Peace to the gods and the goddesses, man. About to do a quick little video. Yo, shout out to the Cash App supporters. They like, yo, why he clapping so long? Shout out to the Cash App supporters. Y'all already know who y'all are for sending in those donations. Know what I mean, y'all staying true to y'all word. Yo, I'm dealing with this tablet, man. Hold on, son. Uno momento. Uno momento. Yo, what's going on out there in the YouTube world? Somebody had asked me a question in regards to when I stated that that when they created God, they created the ego. Or God is the ego. It's freaking cold air, B. Hold on, son, I gotta blow my nose real quick. You know what I mean? The ego thing. Yo, man. There's many ways. This is what I'm talking about right here, son. That's what I'm talking about, son. She repping the crown, son. Repping the crown. Know what I mean? Word is born, son. Rep the crown, son. Sister right there repping the freaking crown, son. That's what I'm talking about, son. You know what I mean? Running around with that afro puff. Not like this right here. Not like this. This perm head. You know what I'm saying? This perm Kennedy Crown Fried Chicken head. Want them to say, you already know she gonna train her daughter to be rocking them damn weaves. Look like she got one there. But yeah. Yo, there's many ways you could break this down, yo. There's many ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know that, you know, symbolism is a multi-dimensional language, man, which means it has many depictions, man. You know what I mean? That's what when you hear these people say things like a picture is worth 1,000 words, they're really talking about symbolism, because symbolism is pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's pictures. It's worth 1,000 words, not meaning that it could raise conversation. You know what I mean? It means that it has multi-dimensional meanings. It could be used on many different dimensions and have many different examples. That's how a lot of things get lost in translation, because they would show you something and define it one way. You know, that's how they programming you to see it. So when you see it, you only going to be able to run the definition based upon how they programmed you to see it. Meanwhile, they could use it for something else, and you won't even be able to identify the meaning of how they're using it for something else, because you still running the same definition on how they programmed you to see it. So that's the loss in translation. You're unable to translate. You know what I mean? You're unable to translate the language. You're looking at the language, the symbolism being used in a different context, but it's like you defining it with some old age definition, not realizing, yo, these things shapeshift. You know what I mean? These things shapeshift. So, the God, is the ego. Because look how they gave you the God. Look how they gave you God. As an emotional being. All about love. You shall not worship nobody else but me. Come on, son. Worship. You know what I'm saying? If you worship me. Like, what kind of God is setting up rules that's saying you should not worship me? I mean, you should not worship anybody else but me. But if you happen, to go the other route, you're going to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? What kind of God is that? Wouldn't a God already let you know that you're going to hell immediately instead of saying, if you make a choice, this is what's going to happen to you? Like that sounds like a God who's, make decisions based on circumstance. Not actually, it sounds like a reactionary God, son. That doesn't sound like a real God who could really see things, man. You know what I mean? If you worship me, you get 20 virgins. You come up into heaven, lay on the clouds with me and my boys like a bunch of Kid Bears. You know what I mean? And just stare at each other, son. Kid Bears stare. You know what I'm saying? Drinking milk and honey all day. Like Winnie the Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Come on. It don't even make no damn sense. They gave you all emotional, egotistical, flesh, self-gratification gods they gave you, man. What God got to bribe you? That's the ego, man. The ego bribes you, man. God sitting up here threatening you and bribing you. That's what the ego does. You know what I'm saying? The ego always threatens you, son. The ego always bribe you. You know what I mean? So when you're looking at I gotta turn over here. When you're looking at the God and the devil, you're looking at the ego, son. You're looking at the freaking ego. Now, most people might be like, yo, how in the hell could God and the devil be the ego? Because, God is the one who's for you. And then you basically got the damn devil who's basically against you. So how could that be the ego? Easy. Because the ego always want to perform on a level that's accepted by everybody, but the ego always get that what in its head? Doubt. It always get the doubt. The doubt is what goes against you, son. You always get the doubt. Damn, son, I don't even know if I can pull this off, son. Doing this, son. Now you sitting here talking yourself out of it, son. That's what the devil do. The devil goes against you. You know what I'm saying? The devil goes against the God. Goes against God. That's the ego, man. Every time you get the doubt in your head, that's the damn devil. That's the ego. Doubt in yourself. The ego goes against you. You know what I'm saying? Always doubting yourself is how you go against yourself. Not having enough confidence. You got low self-esteem. Will I ever make it? Will I ever get this right? You know what I'm saying? Every time you pick up and puff that cigarette, you're doubting yourself. Every time. You are literally putting out a description of yourself saying, I can't stop smoking. That's real-time doubt. Every time you smoke that cigarette, that's real-time doubt. Because there's people out there who be puffing on them cigarettes, saying to themselves in their head, yo, I gotta quit. I gotta stop smoking these cigarettes, but I just can't stop. You know what I mean? But every time you pull that cigarette, that drag, that's the ego. That's the doubt. That's the devil. You know what I mean? Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? That's the doubt. That's the ego. So, you know, well, I'm already going around you, girl. You got a magenta, a mini car, and you act like you don't even want to turn, son. Let me get out of your way. You know what I mean? Let me get out of your way, son. Straight up. But yeah, it's the ego. You know what I mean? So, you know, because even if you look at these people who big up their gods, they all big up their gods on an egotistical level, son. These people ain't bigging up their gods because, you know what I'm saying, their gods is really about illumination, really about raising their vibration. You know what I mean? They big up their gods because they want to get those perks. They want to get those gifts. You know what I mean? By those gods. Eliminate the grand prize. Because that's what it is, a damn race. You know what I mean? Eliminate all of those grand prizes that these gods is promising. From the Jesus Christ with the heaven, you know what I mean? Being in the kingdom, to the Yahwehs, being in the kingdom with riches inherited in the earth. You know what I mean? To the damn, damn, so my shoes is effed up, cuz. To the damn, Islam God, what the hell is that damn God? Allah, to the Allahs who's promising all these virgins and all this, you know, come up in the land and you just chill. You know, if you eliminate all of these perks that these gods are so-called giving these people, man, would these people still be embracing these gods? You know what I'm saying? These gods specifically target the ego. All of these gods they got out here, son, they target the ego, son. They target your lower self. You know what I mean? It's all like they say things like the church and the state is supposed to remain separate. But hell no. The church complements the state and the state complements the church. In other words, the state have to do with the condition that you're living in, which formulates how your mind works. Formulate how your mind works. So whatever state that you live in, it is specifically designed to make you a believer so you could be recruited into some kind of religion. That's how it's designed. Because notice that religion gives you the opposite of the state conditions that you're living in. You might be poor, you poor. That's a state. That's all based on engineering, son. Poor, poverty. Damn, I'm poor all my life. I can't buy bread. I can't get no eggs, no bacon. I can't get a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm struggling. I can't get no money to feed my family, son. Poor. I'm poor as hell, son. Damn, poor all my life. I never get a chance to experience what it's like to have this luxurious life, to have money, to travel, to do all this stuff. I never get a chance to do none of that. Here comes Jesus Christ. Yo, my dude, if you worship me, yo, I give you the key to the kingdom, son. Don't worry about your life now. When you die, you're going to get the key to the riches. You're going to be dripped in gold, son. I'm going to have you dripping. You know what I mean? They're going to call you dripper. Straight up, you're going to be dripping in jewels, dripping in gold, dripping in women, dripping in food, the finest wines. You know what I mean? Fermented for 1,000 years. Champagne bottles popping, man. Silk robes. No more wool robes walking around getting static shock. You're going to get the finest silk. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're going to jump on it, son. They gonna jump on it because they've been poor all their life, that they looking at Jesus as some mascot God to give them riches. And the same thing goes with all these other gods, gods, Allah gods, these Islams, these Muslims. You know what I'm saying? They have a bunch of wives. Some of them can't even get wives. You know what I mean? Some of them want to live like these princes in Iraq. You know what I mean? They want to live like these princes. They see how these princes move on the planet. They living in these mansions. They got 1,000 camels in the driveway. You know what I'm saying? They got elephants in the backyard. They got all this women around. When they go shopping, it's like they bringing the city with them. All this women, all this luxury. They seeing the prince. So it's like they looking at it like, damn, son. This guy's living the life, man. If I worship Allah, I could get that. So they get on their hands and their knees now and pray to Allah. You know what I mean? They get on their hands and knees and pray to Allah, son. Not because Allah is going to save them. Not because Jesus is going to save them. You know what I'm saying? Only because they giving them rewards in the form of materialistic possessions. If you eliminate all the rewards, you will see that these people don't give a damn about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about Allah. They don't give a damn about Yahweh. They don't give a damn about none of these fake gods. What they really care about is the prize. Why? Because that's the ego. The ego will fall in line to get what it wants. Then when the ego get what it wants, you see the true colors. You see the true colors. You know, like play your position, get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? Basically sitting up there fronting. Like, you know how people use you. When you got something people want, they use you till they get it. Then after they get it, you see their true colors. They don't really act how they was acting before they got it. You know, like let's use these girls as an example. These girls out there might be holding out on some of these guys. These guys have put on their tip-top commercial game. Tip-top commercial game, son. They run them commercials. Sitting up there spitting game, that's nothing but commercials. Because they advertising just like a damn bear commercial. Sitting up here talking about, yeah, we could get rid of your headache and get rid of the pains. But then in the fine print that you need a damn Tesla telescope to see, telling you you're going to get liver and kidney disease damage, and liver and kidney damage, heart disease and lung disease, and might get a tumor in the back of your head. You know what I'm saying? In fine print. So they running the game, the chick holding out, she holding out. She talking to her homegirls, I just met this guy, blah, blah, blah. He's nice. Her homegirl like, man, girl, he running game on you. He's like, no, he ain't. He a nice guy. He ain't like these other guys out here. He bought me flowers. You know, little stupid things that they do because they targeting your ego, son. They see that you're weak. You know what I mean? Then after he beat, you calling his phone, he ain't even answering the damn phone. But before, he was always calling you. Always calling you. Now that he got the pum pum, you know what I mean? He looking at it like mission accomplished. How, you know, on to the next one. Yo, you know what? You ain't gonna pull up, player. I'm gonna take that spot. Stay right there. Stay right there, bruh. Stay right there. You know what I mean? He ain't calling you no more. Now he's showing you the true colors. He's showing you who he really was. The way how he came to you as a commercial was the ego. When you spit in game, that's nothing but the ego, man. These girls be talking about your game. If a girl ever tell you that your game is weak, be like, yo, I'm coming at you real. I ain't got time for games. This ain't the ego. You want me to sit up here and lie to you, advertise myself to as somebody who I'm not? Then after I smash, I'm out. I creep through the damn door like a draft breeze. You know what I'm saying? You won't even know that I'm gone. Straight up. That's what you want? I'm coming at you real. See, but these chicks, they want to be lied to. That's why they are attracted to guys who kick game. Yo, he got good game. His game is strong. You mean his lie game, his ego is 5 stars up. You know what I'm saying? His ego meter is on 5 stars. So he could just rock you to sleep. You know what I mean? With a few lines. The hell with spitting game. That game is weak, man. That game don't mean nothing, son. I mean, when your tears dropping and you down to your last tissue, what does the game mean then? You know what I mean? You get your heart broke messing with these damn demons out here. What does the game mean then? Obviously, the game don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? You got game. Not like Spike Lee. Straight up. So, you know, it's the ego, man. The ego, you know what I mean, is something that's, you know, the lower nature, you know, the human mindset, the human consciousness. The God. I stated before, man, I really think they changed that. I mean, they changed a whole bunch of verses in the damn Bible, son. You know what I mean? I really think that original verse in the Bible was, when the Lords created the gods and the devil, they was like one of us. I really think that script was written like that, son. Because as I stated before in past videos eons ago, son, the Hugh man is the damn God and the Hugh woman is the devil, son. But they talking about the white man is the devil, man. He ain't the devil. His girl is the devil, son. The devil is feminine, son, because it tempts you, man. Ain't no man tempting no man, son. Men taunt men. You know what I mean? Men taunt men. Men don't tempt men. That's what women do, son. You know what I mean? I really, you know what I'm saying, think that damn script was written when the Lords of Earth, meaning the so-called black race. Because as I stated before, man, this guy Dr. York said, I was watching one of these old joints from Dr. York, and he said something about the Lord, son. And it just like, I'm like, oh, now you want to gun it? Now you want to gun it, player? Yo, this dude followed me 2 blocks because I blew the horn. He on his phone, right? So I blow the horn and he ain't moving, but there's like, he's basically holding up traffic. So I'm like, all right, you ain't gonna take that spot, I'm gonna take it. So I go around him, son. So this dude was literally following me. See the ego, literally following me just to pass me. Y'all probably just heard his car just scream around me, son. He did all that just to feel. When I just went around you because you was blocking traffic. You on your phone holding up traffic, son. You know what I'm saying? The ego, son. But you ain't really about that life anyway, sinner. You know what I mean? But yeah. The ego, man. You know, Dr. Yoke said something about the Lord, son. And it started, because, you know, people say certain things, son, they make you think, son. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what if what if we was the damn Lord, son? You know what I'm saying? Taking orders from the overlords, and we the ones who created God and the devil. And the God and the devil is really the Hugh man and the Hugh woman. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, son. Like, think about that for a second, son. So, you know, I really think that script was changed. I mean, there's a whole bunch of scripts. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if y'all can see this. Y'all can see the symbolism real quick. The monkey bars based upon how I aligned the car. You see the helix, right? You know what I mean? Hopefully the camera was right side up. Ain't really about that gas life, homie. But yeah, man, you know, it's the ego, yo. It's the I mean, there's many ways you can break these things down, man. base, anywhere on a client. Many ways you could break these joints down. That's why, these things get built upon, son. That's one of the premises of building. When things get built upon, is meaning that it's like you basically breaking things up. Not breaking it down. We breaking it up, meaning that we're going into higher dimensions with it, son. That's why I use the term breaking it up, son. Because it's going up. It's like, people say breaking things down. The hell with breaking things down, son. We gods break it up, son. Meaning that we go into higher dimensions with the definitions, the explanations. We tap into higher realms. We breaking it up. We going up. You know what I'm saying? When you building upon, when you breaking things up, you building upon it. You breaking it up higher, not breaking it down deeper. We deep in the damn abyss right now, son. Any more deeper, we be in limbo. Really you be like these wig wearers out here in darkness. You know what I mean? That's deep. We break it up higher, son. You know what I mean? We breaking it up higher. Intellivating. Straight up. You know what I mean? Intellivating. Oh, let me turn this zoom down. There's mad noise in the camera right now. Yeah, I'm up on my game now. I've been going in on these programs. I just got this new program last night too, son. It's a nice little light program, son. It's light. But the way how I'm gonna use it, son, I'm gonna be using that joint like, yo. I'm gonna be using that joint. It's gonna make things pop even more, son. Cause every little bit helps. Certain things that you come across in life is not supposed to make a dramatic shift. You know what I mean? It could be just another piece to assist a piece to assist another piece. You know what I mean? That's what these videos is, man. This piece to assist the piece, assist another piece, assist another piece. You know what I'm saying? People can have a higher breakup on what the hell is going on down here in this quantum computer, son. But yeah, man. Wait till I get all the way out here to cancel and then pick up something. What's wrong with this dude, B? It's the ego, man. The ego. They fed the soul race egotistical gods. That's why when you hear the brother man and the sister woman, you know what I mean? Talk about that they gods. They always do it from an egotistical angle, huh? You know what I mean? Bro, man, from the faux flow. Oh, so I remember back in the day, son, one of my homies, son. Yo, this dude used to have the old school ass like voice. That when he used to say certain things, son, it used to sound like his voice used to sound like it was old school. He used to be like, brother man, the brother man, the brother man, the sister woman, the brother man, money grip. Think about that dude, son. But yeah. They gave them these egotistical gods, man. These people are either egotistical with a bunch of aggression when they speaking about their gods, or they are either a freaking coward. Like a puppy with the tail in between the legs when it comes to their God. These people are not seeing the God for what it is, man. And standing firm, son. They either mad egotistical or mad shook. I mean, they either mad egotistical or mad shook. Everything gotta go to the car wash. This truck gotta go to the car wash today, B. Man, dirty as hell. Yo, man, we hit him up. Base, I need to go to the car wash today. Damn, I don't even got no tickets, man. I need some tickets too. I don't got none. Damn, cuz. Got no freaking tickets. But yo, man, it's a quick little video right there, man. Nah, man, like, yo. It is what it is. Raise the vibe, man. Raise the vibe. I mean, I raise the vibe. Yo, I've been getting a lot of compliments about that trailer, son. Yo, the new one that I did though, son. I did a updated version 1, son. Where I went in on the color. You know what I mean? I did my little color joint on it. My little color tweaks. That joint really looking like a damn scary movie, son. Yo, man, I think I must have outdid myself, man. I mean, I did that with the damn camera phone, son. I ain't even pull out the big dog to do that. Word is bomb. Did that with the freaking cell phone. Word is Bon Jovi. Real in the field. Damn, I should have went live. But yo, man, y'all gotta start going more live. Y'all be going in, man. Like, yo, bro, I be going in, son. I be downloading these videos all day, son. Yo, son, I gotta master this. I gotta master that, son. Telling you, man, I'm getting like strong vibrations. That's something that I need to get down pat, son. You know what I mean? Because I already got the freaking music down pat, son. And like doing that's only going to just enhance everything, son. Because my mind is already on that wave band. Let me mind, son. My damn soul, son. Me, the soul, son, is already vibrating on that frequency, son. You know what I mean? I want to know how to do it all, though, son. And, you know, I'm learning how to do it all, son. I'm learning how to do all these. It's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work, man. You know what I mean? But when you know how all of that work, you know what it is. And you know how these cats out here always trying to run game on somebody, son. Like, they ain't gonna be able to run no game on what? Come on, sinner. Yo, this one dude, son, he was trying to charge my homie. I think he said he was trying to charge him like $1,500 for a video, son. He was trying to charge him $1,500 for a video because it's like, yo, we was on a quest for a minute trying to find people to shoot videos, son. Like a minute, and it's like, you know me, every time I come across they joint, I'm like, yo, man, it's just, yo, man, they quality ain't really up to par. It's like the image ain't even matching. You know, there's times I did the little sacrifice and just did little videos. You know what I mean? But it was nowhere near how my mom wanted it to be, son. So, you know, I started being a damn damn shaker. I stopped shaking it and said, you know what, man, freak this. You know what I mean? Because, you know, they say sometimes, you know, they say things like, when you want something done right, you got to do it your damn self, son. I say, you know what, the hell with it, son. I'm tired of this crap. You know what I mean? Let me just sit up here and learn how to do all this stuff, son. You know what I mean? And I started on the old computer, but that joint was slow than the mud dutter, son. And that's one thing I didn't want to do. I didn't want to buy a new computer. I just wanted to, like, upgrade the parts. But then the parts I was going to buy, they was like, yo, it might not be compatible with the motherboard. I think they was basically trying to con me to just spend money, son. You know what I mean? But I started saying to myself, man, you know what, man, the hell with it, son. I said, if I'm going to buy me a computer, son, it's going to be some ill-ish. It's going to be powerful to the mud that I'm going to be holding down for a bit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, let me just cop this joint, man. Cop the new joint. Fast mother dutter. I'm waiting for that new processor to drop, though, so I could boost my speed up even more. You know what I mean? Yo, man, so I'm sitting up here learning. My dude was like, he saw some of his work, and he was like, yo, his work is trash. I was like, what? I'm like, he charging you 15 and his work is trash? I started thinking like, yo, these guys out here, these video, like, yo, son, it's so many freaking culture vultures, man. Everywhere you go, son, it's a culture vulture, son. Like, these guys out here who be shooting these rapper videos, because these rappers don't really know nothing about none of that stuff, son. You know what I mean? They are not knowledgeable of video equipment, resolution, frames, you know what I'm saying, lighting, coloring. They not knowledgeable on none of that, son. In their mind, all it is you're standing in front of a camera and hitting record. That's how it is in the average rapper mind, son. That's how it is, son. It is nowhere near that. And you got a lot of these cats out here who be shooting videos, son, who take advantage of those people, son. You know, because my boy, son, he don't really know nothing. He don't know nothing about that stuff, son. Like, I be putting him on, I be, you know, teaching him about certain stuff, like how stuff go down, but he don't know nothing about none of that, son. You know what I mean? But I told him, yo, son, find out, you know, how much these people charge and check their work out, son. You know what I mean? Don't, because you know he got a passion to do the music, so he just like anybody else out here. They got a real passion for the music. They want to shoot the video because, you know, they just want to do that. So, you know, they don't really care about the money. And a lot of these directors out here, they know that. They know that these artists out here They really got a passion to be a rapper, whatever type of music that they doing, son. They really got a passion. When you got a passion to do something, you don't care about the money. You don't care about the money, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do 1,500, no problem. I'm gonna get the money, son. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So they know that, and these video directors take advantage of these people, son. They take advantage, son. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, you know what, man? I'm gonna freaking learn how to do all of this crap. It's gonna take me some time, but I'm gonna learn how to do all of this. And now that I'm learning to do all of this, I see that these cats out here who shooting these videos, they don't do a damn thing. They don't do nothing. You know what I mean? Because I'm in the guts. I'm in the guts. You know what I mean? I'm seeing what it takes to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that. And I'm looking at the videos that, you know, some of these guys do. And I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers ain't did a they ain't did a damn thing, son. They ain't do nothing. So, you know, my dude, I'm like, yo, son, I told him, I said, I'm gonna shoot your joint, son. Don't worry about it. I shot a couple of his joints. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm be shooting all his joints. I'm gonna be shooting his joints. See, the thing is, shooting my joint now, that's gonna be type complicated, son. Cause you know I be needing to get certain angles and certain things like that, and ain't nobody mind work like my mind. So that's gonna be a quagmire right there, son. Me trying to shoot my own joint, but then again, I'm gonna figure out a way how to do it. I might get somebody just acting out the damn scenes. You know what I mean? That's one thing about these directors I know, son. I know a lot of these directors out who really got that vision. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most difficultest hurdle to come over is to actually shoot yourself. You know what I mean? It's to actually shoot yourself, son. Because you know the type of angles that you want, son. And it's like, ain't nobody mind working like your mind, son. So like to get certain angles, it's like people ain't really thinking like that, son, because they don't see the vision, son. They don't really see the vision. So you got to like show it to them, son. But yeah, man, you know, so I'm up there just learning all that, son. Getting my arsenal up. You know, we got some things on the way. It is what it is, son. I'm going to be doing them real documentaries, son. Not these fake documentaries out here talking about we Africans and we came from some damn sand. You know what I mean? Swinging on some damn trees, kicking koala bears off of branches. No. That ain't us. You know what I mean? That ain't us. We are the mother freaking souls. Straight up. Documentary's gonna be real. It's gonna be freaking real, son. Word up. Gonna be getting these little skits. Yo, this channel about to be upgraded, man. This channel about to be because yo, I made this freaking cup. I made this cup holder right here. Look at this ketchup. This freaking ketchup joint. This cup holder is famous than a mother, son. This mother that ain't never said a word, son, but been on camera more than 1,000 times, son. I made this cup holder. Take a picture of this damn cup holder right here, son. This is a famous actor, son, right here, son. You know what I mean? And it got symbolism in this joint, son. I could see the Shivalingam in this right here. You know what I mean? But I made that I made that cup holder famous. You know what I mean? But this channel, you know, is about due for an upgrade, son. I mean, these joints is gonna get it's gonna get way more enlightening. You know what I mean? Just sitting up here, I'm in the kitchen cooking up right now, son. I mean, I'm in the kitchen cooking up, so you know things is gonna get more enhanced. Yo, man, I went in. I got this joint, 13 gigabytes of sound effects. You know how much 13 gigabytes is? That is a lot of freaking space, son. You know what I mean? I think I got a 4 terabyte hard drive. I think it's probably a 3 or 4 terabytes, son. I made sure I got mad space, son. And that's just one of the hard drives I got. I got like, I think I got 5 hard drives I got, son. I'm about to get another one, son. I'm gonna get me like a 10 terabyte, son. Get me like a 10 terabyte, and just that's gonna be the backup for the backup for the backup, son. So you gotta back everything up, son. I got like 13 gigabytes of sound effects, son. Every time I hear one of these sound effects, so many ideas pop in my head, son. You know what I mean? Like, I could already see how I could use it. When I see certain things, that's just like how my mind works, son. When I see certain things, I already see how I could use it, son. You know what I mean? So it's about to get a, you know, cellfluid channel, man. You know, it's about to get a major overhaul, son. You know what I mean? We up in the game right now, son. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who been riding with you know what I mean, this channel. Well, I can't even say this channel from the start, because I had this channel for a minute and I didn't used to do nothing with it for years. I had this channel for years and didn't really do nothing with it. Uploaded a few videos and just let it sit there for probably about 4 years. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing nothing with this channel, son. You know what I mean? Probably about 4 years ago, or 3 years, or whatever it is, probably started doing videos, man. You know what I mean? Started going in. If I was doing videos from the first time I uploaded this channel or launched this channel to now, son, man, listen, son. The amount of freaking videos I would have up on here, son, bruh, would have been crazy, son. But it's about to get up there, son. You know what I mean? I got my Arsenal game up, so you know we gonna be doing it, son. We gonna be taking it there, son. Quality's up to par. We gonna have all that up in there, son. You know what I mean? Straight up. But yo, man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's all about raising the vibe, son. It's all about raising the vibe. Don't ever stop raising your vibe. You got anybody in your circle that ain't raising the vibe, assisting you in raising your vibe, kick them out the damn circle. Straight up. Because they already showed you what they did for, son. They just did a feed. A bunch of demons, they sit up there and they talk, but yet they smoking cigarettes in your face, drinking, eating pork. I mean, going to the corner store, buying Laffy Taffies. Yo, they nothing but poison, son. They poison. Demons in God's clothing, son. Yo, this weather is starting to change up too, son. It's starting to get nice outside, man. I see myself taking days off. Just shooting stuff. This new camera, son. Taking days off, man. Yo, my dude was like, yo, I be looking at people, man, they be taking pictures of birds. He was like, yo, I be looking at these people, man, they just be taking pictures of birds, taking pictures of streets and garbage. Like, what the hell wrong with these people? I say, yo, son, that's about to be me in a little bit, son. I'm about to be taking pictures of grasshoppers and crickets and snails and stuff, son. You know what I mean? I'm going to be all down laid on the floor like a wild man taking pictures of dirt. You know what I mean? That's about to be me in a little bit, son. I mean, posting them videos of ant hills. You know what I'm saying? An ant going to war with a bee. Posting that joint in HD. You know what I mean? That's about to be me in a little. I'll be like, yo, son, I see what they doing, son. I see what they doing, because, you know what I'm saying, in their mind, they already, you know what I'm saying, they got that expensive ass camera. So they're like, yo, son, I'm gonna shoot this right here and I'm gonna enhance it. I'm gonna make it look crazy. I already see what they going with it, son. I'm like, yo, you gonna see what it is though, son. About to get, I'm already in it, son. You know what I mean? I'm moving through this dimension though, son. It ain't about getting stuck in no realm, son. This ain't nothing but a simulation I'm running. That's it. You download the programs, you run the simulations, on to the next one, son. You be sitting up here like growing roots in this craft. You don't grow no roots in no craft. As I stated before, if you want to get locked at any kind of frequency, you should be locked in the frequency of always raising your damn vibration. That should be the only freaking frequency, son. You should be locked in. A one that's always raising your vibe, son. All these crafts down here, they don't really mean nothing, son. Know what I mean? It is what it is, son. The ultimate craft is a soul ascendant. And notice that they don't have no schools out here that really craft you to raise your soul. For real. And you talking about this spiritual stuff sitting up here talking to trees with birds chirping in the background, son. You know what I mean? Because you tweaking. You doing the same thing somebody does when they pop a pill. You know what I mean? So you ain't enlightened, you just have an artificial high. But yo, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I already know what it is, man. Raise that vibe, son. Raise that vibe. Yesterday was mad nice too, son. Got that little sneak preview of artificial summer. But yo, man, I'm out.